How to count from 1,000 to 1 million and beyond in Spanish. So to form the thousands in Spanish, all we need to do is add the full number before and after the word mil. So I will explain in more detail how that works. But on the left-hand side of the screen, we've got the round numbers 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and so on and so forth. So we have learned how to say from 1 to 99, for example, and beyond. So all we need to do to form the thousands with that is to add that number before the word mil. So for example, 2,000 would be 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, 4,000, 4,000, and so on and so forth. So for example, to say 25,000, it would be 25,000. So if you have a number, so if you don't have a round number, you have a number that is more complex. So for example, we go 2,500, we still keep the 2,000, 2,000. So we keep the number 2 before the word mil, and then we just add the number that comes after, 500 in this case. So 2,500, 2,500. We are going to see a few examples with the masculine and the feminine. So in this case, we've got 2,500 men, 2,500 hombres. 4,218 women, 4,218 mujeres. So notice how we just follow the sequence of the number 4,000, 4,000, and then 218, 218, and then because mujeres is feminine, we need to use 200. 7,777, 7,777. And because we are talking about trees, árboles is masculine, it would be 700. 9,925 plants. We've got 9,925 plantas. Then we can get, just like that, we can get to 100,000. So 100,000. 100,000, we just put the two words together. 100 is 100, and then we've got 1,000, which is mil, 100,000. 100,000 casas. In this case, we've got a couple of examples in the masculine and the feminine, and these words don't have a gender. So 100,000 houses, 100,000 casas, and 100,000 euros, 100,000 euros. It doesn't change the gender of those words. Then, for example, if we are talking about money, we are talking about pounds. So the pounds, the word for that currency in Spanish is libra. So if we have the plural, we've got libras. So to say, for example, 225,000 pounds, that would be 225,000 libras. Again, we just use the structure, just follow the pattern of adding the number that is before the thousands, before the blank space, 225. And because pounds in Spanish, the word is feminine, we just need to change the 200 to 200. 225,000 libras. And I've added a few more examples in there so you can have a look and see how these numbers follow the pattern. And like that, we just get to the million. So the word million in Spanish, so to say 1 million, here at the top of the slide, we would say un millón. So how to count from 1 million to infinity? So we've learned that the word for million is millón. So if we've got 1,100,000, we've got in Spanish 1,100,000. That's how you would say that number in Spanish. Or if you want to say, for example, 1.5 million, in Spanish, that would be 1.500.000. So we just follow the pattern. We do not use any other words to say the numbers as they are in Spanish. How to count from 1 million to infinity. So we've learned that the word 1 million in Spanish is un millón. So for example, to say 1,100,000, 1.100.000. Or to say 1,500,000, we would also say 1.500.000. So we just add the un before the word millón and then the number that comes after. If we have more than 1 million, so if we've got 2 millions, for example, we need to pluralize the word millón and make it millones. So add the es to make the plural, and then we just add the digit before it. So to say 2 million, 2 millones. Or to say 30 million, 30 millones. And so on and so forth. And if you just keep counting, we get to 1 billion. So 1 billion with B for Bravo, which in Spanish it would be un billón.